Hello and welcome to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oakes. I am a craft producer here with Maker's Gonna Learn and I love to craft. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a sticker using any cut file. So if you've purchased cut files or if you're a member here at Maker's Gonna Learn, then you have probably seen there are different types of files that you can use in Design Space. Most commonly PNG and SVG. So PNG is a non-vector based cut file. It's a pixel based cut file and they are used specifically for print and cut projects. SVGs are vector based, which means you have every single layer available to you in Design Space. You can change the colors, you can kind of customize them a little bit more. It's my personal preference to have SVGs over PNGs because you can do everything with an SVG that you can with a PNG simply by flattening the image. So you can create a sticker or a print and cut image simply by flattening an SVG, and I'm going to show you just how easy that is to do. We are going to be making a sticker today, so I'm going to be using this awesome vinyl glossy paper. We will link this for you as well. This is our preferred print and cut sticker product because it is a nice glossy finish. They look very professional when they're printed out. The colors take to this very, very well, and it just is, we tested a lot of different print and cut sticker products. We have a member only video on that too if you are a member here at Maker's Gonna Learn. Look at that, see what you think, but this is our preferred one. So you'll need some printable vinyl. We also need a inkjet printer. We use the Canon Pixma 8120. We have found that any of the Canon Pixma 8000 series printers are really good. They give really good end results. So if you can't find this particular one, then look at the other 8000 series as well. Anyway, you're gonna need your printer, and then we just need a StandardGrip mat that's not super sticky. You don't want a brand new one because sometimes when you take the mat off of your vinyl, then it can curl. So either use a light grip mat or a not super sticky StandardGrip mat. And then we can use our Air 2 or our Maker to cut out our sticker today. Okay, over on our website, this is our website here at Maker's Gonna Learn, and if you are a member, then you have access to our entire library of cut files and fonts. If you are not a member, then what are you waiting for? Honestly, let us know. What are you waiting for in the comments? What is your hesitation? We give our monthly and yearly members access to all of our cut files and fonts, but our yearly membership is really where all the value is. You have all sorts of education and extra courses for creating a business with your die cut machine, really learning Design Space, really learning all of the terminology. We have an amazing 30-day course that is available. You can see here everything that is available in the membership or at an additional price. But our 30 days to master your Cricut challenge is included in the year membership, and it is a great way for you to really dive in and learn your machine. But let's get to looking at the cut file that we want to use today for this project. So I'm just going to come up here to cut files. If you want to view our cut files and fonts but are not a member, you can definitely do that. You can scroll through and see everything that's available. We update these weekly for you all, so we add new cut files and new fonts all the time. What I want to do is come right here to the search, and I'm just going to type in dumpster because I want to do this dumpster fire cut file that we have. So I just want to press this download button right here. It automatically downloads here. I'm going to double click and then I can open this zipped file, and you can see there is a PNG version with a different color. We did that one because it's a sparkly look, so that was fun. And then we have this PNG version and then this SVG version. And like I said, I'm going to be using the SVG version today. So I can open up Design Space, press upload image, and then I'm going to just move this down here so that I can drag and drop my SVG into Design Space without having to go look for it. Then I can press save, just like this. And then we can insert this onto our blank canvas here in Design Space. Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and change colors to this. So say you did not want a green dumpster. You could change it to purple. You could change the numbers to a different color if you wanted to. You could change it to white, whatever colors you want. Like I said, that's why I personally like SVGs, so that you can customize to your liking. But I'm going to keep it as is, and then I just want to select all of the layers. You can see individual layers over here, and then when I go to the bottom right and press flatten, then it becomes one layer and it says cut print. That's a print and cut. And you can see right here, this is really great. It took me a while to remember this, so it was really nice that it told me. Print and cuts have size restrictions in Design Space. And it tells you what those size restrictions are here. If you do not meet them, it will have this little orange triangle with the little alert symbol, and it says that the image is too large and that it needs to fit between 6.75 and 9.25 inches or less. So I just need to size that down. I'm probably going to be putting this on my laptop, so I don't want a huge sticker. This is probably, make it a little bit smaller. Just like that. Keep in mind that printable vinyl stickers and any printable vinyl product like that is not very inexpensive. It can be a little bit pricey. So if you are going to be printing stickers, maybe try to do several so that you fill up an entire page instead of wasting the rest of the page. Today am just going to be doing one. Don't come at me. We don't typically do this except for instructional videos. Now all I need to do is press make it. And you can see here, this page right here is a representation of the vinyl sticker paper. It is 8.5 by 11 because that is a size that goes perfectly into your printer. And then around our cut file, we have this black square. These are registration marks or sensor lines, whatever you want to call them, that your machine, your Air 2 or your Maker will read to let your machine know where to cut. Now we're ready to press continue. We're connecting to our Maker automatically, but I want to go ahead and press send to printer. And I want to add bleed. That is an automatic setting that is on ours. I think it might be on all of them actually. But we just prefer to leave that on. And then I like to go ahead and click this little toggle, the use system dialog, and it gives you an important message. After clicking print, your print dialog may appear behind your Design Space application. So if you click that, click print, and then another box does not come up, then you need to move or minimize Design Space so that you can see your system's printer dialog box. Now from this point, the reason I wanted to do this is that I want to increase the quality from normal to best so that we have a really beautiful sticker. And then I want to press feed from rear tray so that my printer will automatically know to pull it from the back. I'm going to press print, and then my machine will automatically print. Once your image has printed out, let it dry on the output tray for a good amount of time so that you do not accidentally make the ink run. Smooth out your vinyl onto your mat, and then we're going to load it into our machine. One thing that I want to point out, when you are using a glossy printable vinyl or sticker paper, you might have some issues with your machine reading the registration marks. For instance, our set here has a lot of light, so since it's glossy, it might reflect poorly and then the machine will not read the registration marks. If that happens to you, then maybe try turning your lights off in your craft room or go to a different room with different lighting and try again. Okay, once your mat is loaded in your machine, you're going to want to go back over into Design Space and we're going to select the material that we're going to be using today. So I'm going to type in printable and all of my printable options will come up, and I'm going to select printable vinyl. Then I can press done and my Cricut button will be flashing and I can go ahead and press it. So one little hack that we like to talk about, if you're using a full sheet like this and you've only printed a little bit right here, you can actually go ahead and kind of cut this right here, remove this from your mat, and save this to be put back in your printer. So our printer, if we would put this in this way, then we could print more right here. So do that if you do not want to waste any of it. And then all we need to do is just grab a weeding tool, or we can just peel it off like a sticker, either way you want. It just comes right off and it's absolutely beautiful. So if you're giving these to friends or selling them or something like that, you may want to remove this excess vinyl. So just like I said, grab a weeding tool and you can go ahead and pull that off. But you can see how beautiful this printed, how well it cut out. All around there, it looks really great. If you have done, we say this every time we do a print and cut project, but if you've done a print and cut project and it's not cutting well, there's a weird outline around it, or it's sort of cutting off some of the color it shouldn't be cutting, then go ahead and calibrate your machine. We do have videos instructing you how to do that. So you can search our YouTube channel for print and cut calibration, or just how to calibrate your machine, and learn how to do that. It makes your product look so much better when it's properly calibrated. Thank you so much for watching this quick video on how to create an adorable print and cut sticker using any type of file in Cricut Design Space. I hope you found this very useful. If you are not a subscriber here at Maker's Gonna Learn, go ahead and hit subscribe, turn on notifications so that you can see when we're live. We are here almost every day with an either pre-recorded or live video for you guys, giving you guys all sorts of motivation, inspiration, and education to be excellent die cut crafters with your machine. Again, if you are not a member of Maker's Gonna Learn, check out our website, makersgonnalearn.com, and join in with the most amazing community of die cut crafters to create awesome crafting journeys along with you.